Welcome to my podcast. Today I'm going to talk about one of the topics that you might face in the clinical setting. So basically, after you introduce yourself, as always, you agree, double check the patient name, date of birth. You'll ask the patient, how can I help you today? So the patient might be an average age male or female, and state that I'm having sleep disturbance or sleep issue, and I'm not able to sleep lately. I did whatever I can do, and I'm not able to help myself. I tried the OTC, I tried herbs, I tried everything that I could try, and nothing helps. So the first thing you need to explore around how all has started, what was the sleep pattern before, is there anything that the patient might think has implication for the incident? Is it a new thing? Is it like this always? You need to ask about the time, bedtime for the patient, and the time they wake up. Is it regular or not? Do they take any stimulant midday or at night? What time do they take their last meal? If they do any sort of exercise or sort of activity, what's the ward like? You need to double check all of that and then ask the patient if they have any past medical history that you would really need to know. And then you will suggest for them the first and foremost thing is sleep hygiene. And I mean by that, it's quite good and it's proven scientifically. And 30% of patients, if they follow it, and it will help improve their sleep. So it's basically about avoiding napping during the day. Try to go to bed in the same time and regularly. Try to wake up in the same time even if you didn't sleep. It has been said scientifically that if you went to bed and you stayed like 15 to 20 minutes without falling into sleep, better to get up and try to do something until you feel sleepy. However, I don't agree with this. I would say better to stick to the same of time because this will help regulate your circadian watch and our circadian clock. It will get regulated by this when you keep it as a routine or as a habit. I do that myself. Certain nights I have issue with sleep, but I stick to that. Even if I didn't manage to sleep or fall into sleep immediately, and takes sometimes certain hours, you need to just reflect what was the cause. You will find something could have caused that. It could be stress, could be apprehensive, it could be something that you heard, something that you worried about. So all sorts of things. However, you try to stick to that in order to fall asleep the same day every day and within, basically the same period of time. And try to avoid, as I say, if you didn't sleep at night, don't try to compensate by napping in the day because this will disturb your sleep pattern. And try to avoid any stimulus. Try to do stimulus control and sleep restriction. And try to put in mind that the bed is only for sleep. It's not the place where just to relax or check the mobile or watch the telly. It's not a good idea to have a telly in the bedroom, and just the bed is for sleeping. This will improve, of course, the quality of your life. And because if you don't sleep properly, this will affect and impact you profoundly. It will affect your quality of life, quality of sleep, increase depression, increase accident encounters, decrease performance. So it's always like this, and the patient will be provocative and will be argumentative and will be easily triggered, all of that. So the first thing being suggested is melatonin, which is basically a hormone which is secreted by our body in the pineal gland. It's off license. However, the modified released melatonin can be given in older ages, which is more than 55, for only 13 weeks. The other thing being suggested is antihistamine, which have a sleeping effect. It's off license as well and has been tried, and it could work on certain patients. As I say, the first thing that you need to always discuss with your patient or with yourself if you have a sleeping issue, by avoiding stimulus, which is caffeine and coffee, tea, anything that have the sign of stimulant. Also, don't scroll your phone or the television, because it's been said that the blue light affects the brain and will make you more alert and more awake. So make the bed only the place for sleeping, and make it comfortable. Make it, by comfortable, that the mattress is comfortable, it's comfy, it's warm enough and cozy. And avoid anything, and also the light level should be low, dim, and if there is any noise, try to minimize it as well. Avoid exercise before sleep and avoid food before sleep, because all of that will just affect the sleep. So it's, by that I mean, optimize your bedtime in order to improve the quality of your sleep. And also discuss any bedtime restriction or stimulants with your patient. Suggest for them CBT, which could help with emphasizing the sleep hygiene. As I say, insomnia can affect our life in different ways. It can affect us personally and professionally. And I mean by that, of course, personally, you will be triggered. You will have triggered behavior. You will be anxious. You will be violent. You will be provocative. You'll be argumentative. You'll be loud. All of that. So try to control the insomnia in order not to affect your life, and professionally, of course, to affect your boundary with your colleague, work life, and your performance, and will cause more accident and stuff like that. Medication-wise, if all of those measures I just stated did not work, they said that there is the use of the Z drugs, and I mean by that zolpidem, zolpidem, and zopicon. Those Z drugs, in comparison with the hypnotic, they are with less side effect, and they are the favorable one to start with at low dose. The hypnotic can be considered mostly in severe insomnia. So when I spoke about the melatonin, it's mainly the functionality is to regulate the circadian rhythm, and as I said early on, when you stick to a timing for your bedtime and wake up, this will regulate your circadian rhythm and will regulate your circadian clock. So try to stick to that, and once you have done all of that, and if, as I say, it didn't work, you start with the Z drugs, and then the hypnotic. Review always within 2 to 4 weeks. And always exclude and explore if there is any physical or mental cause of insomnia, whether for yourself or for your patient or anyone is affected by insomnia, in order to tackle the situation in an effective way. You can also, yourself or the patient, if you have a sleeping issue, have a sleep diary, whereby it also can be found in the internet. It's a sleep diary template, whereby you can write each day what time did you go to bed and slept, what time did you wake up, what time you stayed fully awake and aware of and alert with the surroundings. So you can write in that piece of paper the timing you were awake, what did you eat at that day, what time, if you took caffeine, or if you took any drinks, or this one, the energy drug as well, energy drinks, I mean. All of that you need to state it, so you can later on reflect and review what was wrong, and in order to adjust accordingly. So, and there is another myth which been stated, and I heard it once from a person, stating that, well, 5 hours is enough for sleep. Well, it's not. It can't be the normal, expected, usual sleep hours that will make you feel refreshed and before active and proactive is 7 to 9 hours and 5 hours, which being advocated by some people. It's not. It will affect any person's health and will worsen the mood at the daytime. Just try to see at the daytime and you'll just feel sleepy. Just watch yourself. If you had a bad night's sleep, how you will be like the very next day. Yes, you will perform, you will be active and everything, but you will feel that you're not yourself. You'll feel that something wrong with you. I remember once I had an exam. I couldn't sleep for 3 nights. Two nights before the exam and 1 night before after the exam. Yes, I passed that exam and something, later on happened. But I was really drowsy, I was really sleepy, I wasn't functioning well, and I know my body, I can't take a nap. I wouldn't even take it because this will disturb my sleep, so it's best to stick to a sleep. Even if you didn't manage to sleep, hope for the next night and take it from there and avoid anything that will affect your sleep. It's been stated insomnia is a subjective thing. It's a subjective complaint rather than an objective. And to diagnose it, it's only based on clinical observation. So by that, I hope that I covered the main aspect of insomnia and the sleep hygiene and how to tackle the issue around this area in order to minimize the profound implication of deprivation of sleep and how to move forward and address patient concern and explore, even if it was yourself, explore what might be the reason for that in order to tackle it and improve your sleep. And always never try to delay things or say, I'm going to do it late midnight or whatever. No, postpone it to another time, but don't deprive yourself and tell your patient don't deprive yourself from sleep because sleep is essential for the functionality of the brain and reviving and improving well-being and mental well-being and your health. Thank you.